Hello everyone. Today we're going to go through some coins that I've accumulated over the years. I just haven't had a chance to look at. I need to separate them from the silver content coins to tokens to rare foreign coins. These are just bags of coins that I've accumulated over the years, and I am going to start going through them. So it's kind of fun, kind of knowledgeable, and we'll see what we got. So I will show you guys what bag we're going through, and then we'll start going through them. So here's the bag. And now we will go through them. I set this up here. Alright, and we'll see what we got. And like I said, there's tons of weird stuff in here. So, alright, first off we have an Indiana silver. Not sure if it's sterling or if it's fine silver, so we may have to do some testing on this Indiana token. Pretty sure it's silver, but it is a token, so we'll put tokens over there. We have an Australia 1943. I don't know where the best way to look at this is right here. 43 large penny. So that's a foreign coin, not worth anything. Copper maybe. We have a United States Shield nickel. These are kind of cool. Let's see if that helps. Oh, yeah, it looks like it's upside down. Sorry, these are nickels that the United States came up with after the half dime. So it's made of copper nickel, no silver. And this one, the date, you can't read. So I'm going to put this in what we call U.S. foreign coins scrap for kids club or something. We'll put that over there. We have a 1936 Buffalo nickel. So this is the Buffalo nickel. I don't know where the best glare is. And this one, to grade it, you're looking for the horns here. If they're visible, it's probably a very good or better. And it's visible. It's probably a fine in condition, no rim damage or anything. So this one we'll put in an area to possibly re-2x2 and set out for sale. So that's a collectible one. And then we have a 1912 Liberty nickel. Wish I could figure out how to... I'm just starting this YouTube channel, so I'll get better, I'm sure, as time goes on. But this is a 1912, last year, the Liberty nickel. And it's a D, which is over here, which you can't see yet, but I will figure out how to get it better. If it was the S, it's rare, but the D, still probably worth $1 or $2. So we'll call this a collectible coin. We'll put in to possibly 2x2. We have a 1894 Canadian large penny. So large cents went all the way up, I think, to 1919. Can't really see it. Yeah, I gotta figure out better cameras. But anyway, kind of collectible, but I'm just gonna put in the foreign coins for right now. Let's see, we have the one that everyone brings in, which is the Eisenhower dollar. This is the Ike dollar. This one's the bicentennial one, which is kind of cool. 1776 to 1976, but it was minted in 1976. 200-year bicentennial of America. It's our last large dollar, copper nickel, made from 1971 to 1978. And this is the Type 2, which is a little odd if it is the Type 2. I'm not sure on this one, Type 2. The other Type 2s, some of the Bahamian Caribbean islands aren't showing up in the map. So this one I'm going to have to look into. But it says it's Type 2. But we'll put it in the look up and price out coins. So this bag's really not that exciting. We've got a 1904 Barber silver quarter. And they started these in 1892 and ran them all the way to 1915 when 1916 they started the Standing Liberty quarter. But this is a beautiful design quarter. And the funny thing about this quarter, the history of this quarter is this dime quarter and $half of the Barber series were very circulated, so you hardly ever find them in really good condition. So you can see the rims wore off, and so in the book it's probably like $8, but it's only silver probably. So we'd probably, if we retailed it, which we wouldn't put it out to retail, it'd probably sell for like $3 or $4, but we'll probably put it in our 90% junk silver. So we will put that over to the side here. See what else we have here. We have an Indian head penny, and I'm partially blind, so it's 1905. It's got full Liberty in the headband, which makes it probably a grade of fine to very fine. But we don't really grade pennies that are Indian head pennies that are fine to very fine, because pennies and nickels, the government doesn't allow us to melt, so there are millions of these out there. Usually buy them for about 50 cents, sell them for 85 cents to $1 in volume, in bulk. So anyway, Indian head penny. Probably gonna put it in the Indian head penny bucket, so I'll set that one up at the top. Let's see. This bag is strange. We've got a dime, a seeded dime from 1885. So it's 90% silver. Problem with this one is it is bent. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's been ran over or something. So this goes in my kind of junk United States coins that usually I'd give to kids, or eventually maybe melt for silver if need be. We have a whole bunch of like presidential dollars and Sacagawea dollars that are just dollars. So we have so many of these, I probably will pop these out, roll them up, and take them to the bank. We don't really buy them anymore unless there's an error, which is this presidential dollar. It says it's a, let's see if it'll focus on it. It says it's an inverted error. So I believe the date is on the side, on the rim of this coin, and I believe it's upside down, so it's inverted. I don't think they have a huge premium, 25, 30 bucks maybe, but we probably will 2x2 that one and put it out. More Canadians, a little better, Liberty, some people call them B nickels, but a little better one here in better condition. It's got almost full Liberty that puts it at very good to fine condition. Probably worth $3 or $4. But I'll probably just put it in our Liberty nickel tub and let people pick through and pick it out. This is kind of interesting. We have 1858. It's not totally, it's not ruined or anything. It's a Flying Eagle penny. So this penny was the first of the copper nickel after the large cent. And then we went from this to the Indian head penny. We only did this one. There's a few for 1856, 57, 58, and then 59 started the Indian head penny. So this is a Flying Eagle penny. These are kind of cool. I wish we could get a little better picture on it. It's thicker than normal pennies, and it's probably about 15 bucks. So those are kind of cool, and they're kind of collectible. It's part of a type coin set, I guess. You would want one of those if you were building a type coin. So the rest of this bag looks like it's just some random Canadian Kennedy halves that aren't silver, and They don't make these for circulation anymore. You've got to buy them through mint sets and proof sets, which I think the $50 is pretty cool. But they quit putting silver in them in 1970 was last year, so they were 40% silver from 1965 to 1970. 1964, the 1 year after his passing away, they were 90% silver, so they follow silver up and down. But people do collect Candy Half, so I will put that in the Candy Half collection. And the rest of it's just random coins. So I'm going to pop out probably a lot of these, like blank dimes and nickels and dimes, and just put them in the drawer. And the rest of the wheat pennies, 1909 to 1958, we will put in the drawers, or we have a bucket for pennies. This is 1916 D, but really doesn't have any value. So the only ones that have value of wheat pennies are like the 1909, the 1909 BDB, the 1909 S, 1910 S, 10D a little bit, 11S, a little bit 11D, 12S, 13S, 14S and D, and then like the 24D, the 1922D, or no D. No D is worth a lot, and then 31S. So anyway, there's a 16D, not worth much, so we sell them for like 4 cents a piece, buy them for 3 cents a piece. So we'll throw that in our wheat penny bucket. Alright, I think that's enough for today, but that is bag number 1. Not very exciting. Usually there's some pretty cool coins in these bags that I get excited that I forgot I had, that I can sell and make money. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.